Working on myself. Jerome says, if you work on your work, you make a living, but when you work on yourself, you manifest a fortune. I don't want to just make a living, I wanted to manifest a fortune. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. Your success is directly proportional to your personal development. I repeat this. Your success is directly proportional to your personal development. So that's why you must work harder on you than you do in your business. If you spend 8 hours, 10 hours in the salon, you should spend 2-3 hours on personal development. And it doesn't cost anymore, right? You can go to YouTube and YouTube all the extraordinary people. You get this message from YouTube and hear it over and over and over again. So how would you feel? You would feel spectacular. You would feel amazed, yes or no? How would you feel if, and I'm sorry, I don't know the industry, but at the end of the day, you've doubled, tripled your numbers. Everybody's happy. Tips were great. Super. I mean, people, they have you splattered on Instagram. I mean, they just, every time you look up, there's another picture of someone beautiful coming out of your salon. How would you feel? Well, that's what you gotta do every single day. That's what you gotta do. This little boy came up to Jesus Christ and said, Jesus, give me a sign, I will give you my faith. And Jesus said, son, it doesn't work that way. Jesus said, give me your faith and then I will give you a sign. So we gotta give him our sign first. We gotta give him our faith first. Yes? We gotta walk as if first. You gotta walk like your salon is full. You gotta talk like your salon is full. You gotta behave like your salon is full. You gotta have that energy. You have to have that swag. You have to have that thought process as if your salon is full already. Does that make sense? Because that's the only way it's gonna manifest in reality. Scott Peck says, everything's created twice. First in your thoughts, and second is in reality. So if this isn't an all-consuming thought, if you're just starting in this industry, if you're just starting with your salon, you're gonna have to go into what's called controlled chaos. Controlled chaos means you're gonna be off balance for a little bit. But it's controlled because you've entered it consciously, right? So you're gonna have to sit down with your husband, with your kids, whoever, your boy, whatever, and you're gonna say, hey, you know what, for the next 12 to 24 months, I may not be around that much. Because I have to get this going. I have to create momentum in my business. Does that make sense? It's called control chaos. And that's just how it is. There's no way, things don't grow evenly. You gotta lift this up, then you gotta lift this up. But as long as there is agreements, then the prosperity will come your way. Promise you that. Does that make sense, you guys? There's so many principles. There's so many methods to succeed. But it all begins with your philosophy. And if you decide to change your philosophy, you can change it today, right? If you decide to change your philosophy, if you ask yourself these 5 questions every single day, and if you truly believe that you've been born for something better than what you're doing right now, I mean, today will be a day of change for you. Today. But you gotta make a decision right now. You gotta decide that you're not gonna live the life you've been living anymore. That you gotta make that decision every day. Like I tell my organization, I go to sleep rich and I wake up poor. And every morning, I develop that wealth again. Every single day, 7 days a week. Because my vocation is my vacation, and my vacation is my vocation. I don't separate myself from what I do. Whatever I do, I'm doing it 24 hours a day. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay guys, if you have any questions, I'll be here for a sec.